What do you think was going on with that, the last one? It looked a little bit like sparring.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was scripted.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Tyson biting his gloves and, like, you could just, it was taking all that he could not to, like, hit him. And it was just like, it's heartbreaking to see a icon go out like that.
Yeah.
You know, and.
But it's crazy also to see him fight at 57 years old. Like, that's nuts.
But still, like, he shouldn't have been in there at all. You know, I think it's other ways.
Yeah.
You know, it's other ways for.
But what did he get?
People.
He got at least 20, right?
Yeah, but still, I think.
I think he needed that money.
Yeah, but with all his connections and things like that, I think people could have put him in the right position to make some money.
If he's got people with him that are looking out for his best interest. But you know how it is. When there's a guy like that, that's a big name, usually everybody around him pretends they're looking out for their best interest, but there's always lawsuits later on. You find out someone was stealing money or not paying him what he deserved. There's always a bunch of involved.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, especially if you're not business-minded, which I don't know if Mike is, but most fighters aren't. Most fighters concentrate on fighting.
Mm-hmm.
To be business-minded, that's a giant distraction. You got to pay attention to all this other. On top of that, it's generally not how they think.
Right.
You know? I mean, look at Floyd. Like, Floyd spends money like it's a tap. Like, he's got a tap, just like unlimited amount of money. Money's just flowing. And even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever, like, there's all these lawsuits. Like, he hasn't been paying things, and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lived.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he got to be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money. He got to show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, you know, he got the latest watch and the latest car and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that, like, boy, that money goes quick.
Yeah.
Bugattis are like $3 million. There's watches that are $3-5 million. That's crazy. So you buy a watch and a car, you're down 10.
Crazy.
I remember Iran Barkley was talking about that. Iran Barkley, when he was in his prime, was hanging out with all these professional athletes, and everybody was getting diamond-crusted chains and this and that, and he was keeping up with these people. Like, you got to keep up with the Joneses. And he just found himself, like, draining all of his money. He was talking about it like that was the biggest detriment to him being able to save any money.
Mm-hmm. They trying to keep up.
Yeah. Which I thought was funny when I was listening to this conversation with Chad Ochocinco. He was talking about it. He was like,
his jewelry fake.
Yeah, he was wearing fake jewelry.
But who would know?
What's that?
Who would know?
No
Chad
one know.
Ochocinco.
Exactly.
It's
fake
like when
jewelry,
they look at him, like
flying economy. He was sleeping at the stadium, like, so he didn't have to pay for an apartment. So smart.
Yeah. So
clever, you know? Yeah. But that's a guy, like, preparing. Like,
nobody going to question him. You know,
exactly.
They know, oh, man, this NFL star, he got money.
Yeah.
You know, so we're not going to question if his dime is real or not.
Well, you really can't tell.
Right.
I can't. I mean, you can't tell until you get a magnifying glass on them.
Or that's why they say we got these diamond testers.
Yeah.
They want to test your diamonds now. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
It's just all illusion anyway. I got jewelry, but I'm not paying all that money for no jewelry.
Yeah.
No, we can get some sponsorships.
Yes.
But me keep spending hundreds and millions of dollars on jewelry, nah, that ain't me.
It's just not smart.
Yeah.
And you don't get out of it what it costs. Like, if you think about how much blood, sweat, what?
Sometimes you do.
What do you get?
Now, if you buy it from the factory, now if you get you a Rolex from the Rolex store, you know, you might can get some money back for it.
You can flip it. Yeah, that's true.
Now, buzz downs, no. But if you get it from the actual store, the Protect store, the Rolex store.
That's true.
Them type of stores.
Keep the box and the papers. Yeah. It's worth a lot of money. It's worth more money.
Then it's an investment. But all them other ones, the chains and stuff like that, no. You don't never see a billionaire with no chain.
No.
You see it with a good watch, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. See it with a good watch.
Yeah, that's true. It's just the trappings of fame, and also showing everybody that you have that money. The trappings of wealth, competing with all this other, getting your own private jet, all that stuff. It's like, ooh.
I learned from them because the people with the real wealth, you don't know they got the wealth.
Right.
You know?
Right.
They walk around plain Jane clothes, know nothing.
Yep.
You know, but the people that have a little bit of money, they want you to know that they got a little bit of money, but they don't have the wealth.
Right.
So I'd rather be wealthy than rich any day of the week.
Yes. And sneak around.
Yeah.
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 And keep it.
Yeah. There you
That's
go.
the thing. Because a lot of what wealth is never having to worry about money.
Ever.
That's the big thing. Just have that money invested, have that money making money for you. Don't spend it all on stupid shit. Live a modest life, live a normal life. You're much better off. Especially a professional athlete, because you have such a small window of time. I mean, a lot of men don't even make their real money until they're deep in their 40s and 50s.
Or the end of the 30s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at Floyd when he fought De La Hoya, then he fought Gotti, then he started making some real money.
Yes.
You know what
But I mean, that's for a pro athlete. But for most of these like really wealthy business people, most of them, unless they're tech investors, they're making their money later in life. And so you have all this opportunity to keep growing your wealth. But when you're an athlete, you got a small window of your prime. Your prime is essentially like maybe 20 years. Maybe 20 years you can make money, from 20 to 40.